Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a little grocery haul for you guys. Today I will let you know the total at the end of the video. So I'm going to start off with the pricing of what I got today, each individual product, and then we'll go through the meal plan. So I went to Coles and Aldi this week, grabbed some frozen cut beans from Coles for $3 for a kilo, cheese, I think it was $10 for a kilo. I know Woolies sell a different brand, but I prefer the Coles one more. I don't remember the exact name of the Woolies brand one. It's not actually called Woolies brand, it's called something else, but their tasty cheese I find isn't as tasty as the Coles one. We also grabbed some chicken thighs from Aldi, $12 a kilo. That packet was about $14.72. Lamb chunks from Coles were on sale for $9 for 450 grams. Steak, rump steak, I got from Aldi, $18 a kilo. The butter, I think, was just under $5. Strawberries were $3. The tissues, just a normal price, $1.75, guys. And then I got some seasonings here. I normally like to buy the Hoyt's brand Moroccan seasoning, but they didn't have any in stock. So I grabbed the Coles brand one. I'm not sure if this one's as good. The colouring looks a lot lighter, but we'll see how we go. And then I also grabbed some garlic powder. This is probably going to be for my Cajun steak bites served with rice. I'll explain that in a little bit more detail in a second. Grabbed some snacky items here. Some walnuts, some cashews, and some chili lime soy crisps. So they are calculated per kilo. I think the cashews were $24 per kilo, the walnuts were $25 per kilo, and the chili and lime soy crisps are $18 a kilo. But I only grabbed like a handful of each. Olive oil was $6. So Good chocolate oat milk was $3.50, sale to $2.60. I got sent this product to sample in one of my boxes, and my partner really enjoyed it, so he purchased one this week. We've also grabbed some hand towels. We go through these quite a lot. Honeydew. Honeydew was $4. I don't know how to pick a good honeydew, so if you know how to pick a good honeydew, please let me know some tips down in the comments, because I really struggle with picking this one. I know with the rock melon, I generally pick it up and smell it, and if it smells sweet, it's good. But I don't know what to do with the honeydew, because when you pick up a honeydew, you don't really smell much. And I need some tips in regards to how to pick a nice, sweet, juicy honeydew. Onions this week were on sale. I picked the I'm Perfect ones, 1.5 kilos on sale for $2.50. We still have some onions in the fridge, but they last ages, and since they were on sale, we grabbed some more. One tomato and garlic. Garlic was $30 a kilo, tomato was $5 a kilo. And this capsicum, guys. Pause the video and let me know how much you think this capsicum costed. Because this week capsicum was $8 a kilo, and this was probably about $3.50, almost $4 for one capsicum. But to be fair, it is quite a large one. Baby rocket was $2. Picked up some Canton sauces. I think it was 2 for $6. So we needed the chicken cashew nut sauce this week for one of my partner's meal preps. And because it was 2 for $6, we just grabbed a satay chicken to try as well. That one will be for next week's meal prep. Grabbed some soft white wraps for $2.70. One avocado for $1. I love it when avocado is $1. Some mushrooms. Mushrooms were $10.80 a kilo. And that pretty much wraps up the grocery haul. And the strawberries for $3 if I didn't go through them already. They smell absolutely divine, so I'm excited to tuck into those. Meal prep wise, so this weekend I'm going to be making some Mongolian lamb. We purchased this last week when it was on sale. I've just grabbed it out again to show you guys visually. So that will be cooked with some lamb chunks, some onions, carrots, probably some green beans. And then meal prep wise, we're going to be making a chicken cashew nut. So we're going to use this sauce, add some carrots, some onions, a chicken thigh, and I've also got some cashews to add on top as well. second meal prep, we're going to be using some of the chicken thighs again with the Moroccan seasoning and serve that inside a wrap with some rocket and tomato. You can have the wrap fresh as is, or sometimes I like to toast it, and the wraps will be filled with cheese as well. The third meal prep idea is going to be a little bit different. I don't think I've made this one before, but it's going to be Cajun steak bites served with rice. You can serve this with potatoes as well if you like, but I think we're out of potatoes and we didn't pick any up, so we're going to serve them with some rice. This will be... what veggies am I going to have on the side with it? I'm just thinking. I'm probably going to add some mushrooms in with that and onions. I'm not sure what else would go into that meal, but we will experiment and see. And you guys will see all of that in the cooking clips as well, which you guys will see next.
Hey guys, welcome to the cooking segment of this video. I've just got some chicken thigh cooking with a bit of salt, garlic powder and Moroccan seasoning. I don't add any oil when I'm cooking with chicken thigh because there's a lot of fat that comes out on its own. Also wanted to know I added some smoked paprika on top as well. I prefer the Hoyt's brand Moroccan seasoning more than the Coles one, but they ran out of stock, so that's why I used the Coles brand one. So I've pretty much prepped the chicken for the week. That way it's easier for me to construct my wraps. I've got some rocket, tomato, soft white wraps, cheese, and chicken. And to kickstart the next meal prep, I've got some capsicum, mushrooms, onions, a lot of seasonings here. So I've got garlic powder, mild paprika, smoked paprika, thyme, Italian herbs, butter, rump steak from Aldi, and I've also got some sugar and salt. So I started with trimming the fat off my rump steak and then rendering that. So you'll see that in this clip here. I then scoop the fat chunks out and use the rendered fat as an oil substitute. So once I scoop all of those chunks out, I toss in my onions, and I think I diced probably about 2 whole onions. I also lightly seasoned it with a little bit of salt as well. I then gradually add in the rest of my veggies, so my capsicum, my mushrooms, and then I toss in my spices. So all of the spices I mentioned at the start. Also, this recipe I think required like 1/3 of a cup of butter, and to cut back on that butter, I replaced most of it with milk instead. I did add in a little bit of butter, probably about maybe 2 tablespoons of butter, which is still quite a lot, so it's not exactly on my healthy meals list, but this meal was a bit of a treat. So as you can see, I've added in the butter and a bit of sugar and mixed it all in. And because I used milk, it was a little bit more saucy, which I like, and I just find milk is a lot healthier than butter. Once that sauce has been simmering for about a minute, I add in my steak chunks, mix that through, and let it cook on a low heat. After I taste tested the sauce, I thought it needed some more smoked paprika, so as you can see, I've added some more in. I like to serve this on top of some white steamed rice, but you can easily add this on top of some mashed potatoes or even roast potatoes as well if you like. After this, I popped by my local Coles to pick up some chili lime soy crisps and some walnuts and some nectarines, and I also picked up my free pasta sauce. So I got a free product offer from Flybuys, which is this product here.